very short and simple message today. Um, it's more just one of how vital it is to be able to connect with other people without any purpose, without any I guess, specific thing that you're trying to get from the situation. I mean, obviously, that is important. It should be obvious that you need to have connections in your life that don't have any sort of agenda attached to them at all. Ideally, we should live our lives in a way that there's not an undercurrent of an agenda. I think that's the real key. That's actually something I was journaling about today as well, is the absolute necessity for authenticity. You know, it's okay to have something that you need out of a given interaction or a given situation. I think that that is perfectly acceptable. But it should never be an undercurrent of a conversation or an interaction. It should be upfront. It should be direct. That's the only way that it's actually authentic, is if you are actually saying what you mean, meaning what you say, meaning that what you want is very much known. It's not this subtext, this layer that's underneath the conversation you're trying to like manipulate and like guide the interaction of the conversation towards something that you want. You need to just be direct and plain with it. It's actually something that Greg Braden talks about, is they're talking about the proper modality of prayer. And it's to ask for what you want without hidden motive. Essentially, if you are trying to ask for what you want, or you're trying to do something, say in just a random interaction, if you want that thing, if you want the interaction to go a certain way, just be upfront about it. Just be real about it. Authenticity is the highest vibrational state that we know of. And inauthenticity, lying, being false, is one of the lowest. So if you're like trying to do something selfless, but you're doing it for selfish intent, it's like you're trying to get one up on God. It just doesn't work that way. It's like, just be upfront, just be real with what you want, what your needs are. And, you know, to my original point, it's just, we should have that with all of our relationships. Some level of, like, that level of authenticity is extremely important. So I'll close that portion just with that. But you know, the original thing that I was thinking, just because it was such a wonderful day that I had of just connecting with people. It was just in settings where there was no not even really the possibility of a motive or anything like that. Like, one of the things that it was at was a birthday celebration. And it feels really, really nice to step in to something as simple as a birthday celebration with people that you really deeply love and care about during a time when there's so much tumultuous energy. And being able to be with those human beings and connect with them in those ways not only did it feel really special, it was very just easeful because there wasn't anything, nobody was, like, if you're at a birthday, no, nobody's trying to get anything out of that other than just share love with one another, share love with the person who is having their birthday be celebrated by all these loved ones. And that's the kind of energy that we need to take that and carry that like a torch out into the rest of the world. That's the energy that we need to operate from. You know, it's the energy that we've been operating from during this whole time with this hurricane and all of the aftermath, is that so much of the dominant energy has just been, what can I do for you? How can I serve? How can I help you in this situation? How can I take care of you? And I feel like this is one of the biggest lessons for humanity right now, is learning to bring that energy into every single one of our interactions. You know, thinking of how can I serve, not what you can do for me, what I can do for you. Yeah. And you know, even even it's in those kind of scenarios like this where you're just like sharing love with people and, you know, celebrating a birthday and, you know, eating food, breaking bread, you know, sitting around a fire, talking, laughing, singing, all the good things, all the good things in life. When you're doing those things, I've found here, at least over the last few days, that those are the times when people, they feel so relaxed and they feel so grateful to have you around that they just want to give. They just want to give to you. And the lady whose birthday we were celebrating, um, she's just like talking and opening up all of her doors to everybody because she was one of the lucky ones that still has power and still has water. And she's like, guys, if you need a shower, if you need water, if you need to just come and relax in a place, come up here. Like, we have the resources for you guys. We want to see you. Like, come up here and rest your soul, essentially. Oh God. It's just, humans are amazing. I really, 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 I'm excited for where we're going. I'm excited for this time and this time of um, passing through, passing through this window right now. It feels like this storm was like almost like a massive portal that was opened up, where we were heading on a certain trajectory, and which all of a sudden just jumped over it and started going on a different trajectory. And I really see us as, right now, I can feel it and see us taking this as a lesson to move forward in this world in a different way. And I'm really excited to see what continues to come of it, because we're only 2 weeks in, and these are the kind of things that are taking place. I think I'm gonna call it there for the night. Good things that came through, but also I am tired, quite tired. So that will be, I feel good about ending the message right there. So thank you all for tuning in once again. I don't even know if anybody's gonna really see this, because I'm so early on in my channel. It's like it's hardly any views that are coming in, but it just feels, it feels good to open up and process about this kind of stuff real time. This is very, very, it's very cathartic. And if anybody does see this, especially if anybody sees it to the end, appreciate you being here. Thank you. Love you. I appreciate you. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.